Hi, this is Kaleem, and I made this brief video because I wanted to talk to you about the importance of having an effective web presence. In my capacity as a marketing consultant, I come into contact with many small business owners, and I support small business. I operate a small business myself, and unfortunately I find that most small business owners don't fully understand the significance of having an effective web presence. Many know how important it is to be online, to be on the internet, but they pick and choose where they're going to be located. I recently was interviewing a successful business owner on my online radio program, and he's very successful in growing his business. Last time I spoke with him, he just got a significant contract. But when I was asking him about how he's marketing and asking him about his website, he told me that his website, as far as he's concerned, websites are like dinosaurs. He just deals strictly with social media, so he doesn't have a website. And as a marketing consultant that specializes in putting clients in front of their customers, I had trouble grasping this. You could operate a business without a website. You could do so successfully, and the fact that he's doing it makes the point. But also, you could operate a business without a telephone, but it's going to be a lot harder. And I think it's the same with this particular business. As successful as he is, the absence of a website makes his work, his marketing work, that much more difficult, in my opinion. So I can only make these suggestions to him, but that's part of what inspired me to put this video together. Listen, you must have an effective web presence, and I don't have enough time to go into all of what makes up a web presence in this particular video. However, it is important that you have a website. A website is where you want to direct people eventually. The other components, such as your social media, is how people validate us. They want to see also what others are saying about our business. We as business owners are supposed to say we're wonderful, but the way the consumers verify this now is by going online and seeing what they can find about us. Social media, our social media presence is one, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, which is my favorite. But all of these should direct people to our website. It's important. Now, many ask me what type of website should they have. And for years, I just stuck with HTML. But right now, my favorite is WordPress. If I've set this video up right, below there should be a link to lessons about WordPress. My challenge with WordPress initially is that I thought it was too complicated for me, too difficult, too hard to learn. But that's because I didn't try it. Well, I bit the bullet, and it was a small learning curve. But now I see the power of WordPress websites. And of the dozens of websites that I have, all that I'm building now are WordPress. I still maintain my HTML websites, but I'm going strictly with WordPress websites now. I want to encourage you to have a WordPress website. You can build them yourself, and if I've set this up right, there's a link below specifically how to do it. And I promise you it's worth the effort. So whether you take advantage of the link below, or whether you just go on YouTube, type in how to install WordPress. There are many videos on YouTube that will show you how to do it. Unfortunately, it can be confusing sometimes, but don't let that throw you. WordPress is the going website platform nowadays, and there are so many tools available. And once you get over that learning curve, you're going to see how actually easy it is to use. And you'll find that Google likes WordPress websites. And so I want to encourage you to take a look at establishing your web presence with your website being a WordPress website. If you need help, contact me and I can let you know more about it. But don't stick with just having a social media presence. Facebook is popular, is important, but you're limited in what you can do. Also, if somebody goes to your Facebook page, there's so many other links there that could take them away from focusing on your business. So it's important that you understand that to have an effective web presence. Likewise, I find most business owners do not claim their web space. There are directories online that give you space as a business to put your information, such as Google Plus, for example. Once again, if I've set this up right, there's a link to this free guide I'm going to give you. It's called Uncovering Google Plus. I'm not a big fan. I don't love Google, don't get me wrong, because they did some things to me. They banned me for life or something they still haven't explained to me, but that's Google. Google Google has the 800-pound gorilla in the room afraid. That's how big Google is. So I'm not a lover of Google. However, I'd be a fool to deny the power of the tools that Google produces and makes available to us. And they make a lot of tools available to us. I want to encourage you as a business owner. You may not have the money to spend. Most the small businesses that I come into contact with cannot afford me. I charge $350 an hour, and while they may see me as being effective and able to help them, they can't afford me, and I understand that. But I strongly encourage them, if they're going to do it themselves, make sure they use Google Plus, because to Google Plus you have to get a Google account, Google email account. But once that happens, you'll have Google Plus itself. You're able to claim your space as a business. So if somebody leaves a negative review, you're able to counter it with positive reviews. Don't wait for a negative review. Encourage your current clients to leave you reviews on your Google Plus site. And you set that up once you establish a Google Plus account. Trust me, it's relatively easy. And even if you don't find it easy, what's important is that you do it, because that is part of your web presence. You have to be out there as a business. Your website is where you want to send people, but you want to make sure you've claimed all the spaces that are yours. And Google Plus and what Google offers is just one of those places. If you need any help, contact me or visit my website. There's quite a bit of information there that will help you if you're in that do-it-yourself mode. And sometimes, let's face it, that's where we are as small business owners. But once we get over that small learning curve, then we can better establish a web presence. Trust me, you can beat your competitors if you have an effective web presence. Start by having an effective website. Whatever your website is, stick with it. Make sure that it is friendly to the people that find you. It isn't enough that they find you just by your name, because there are customers out there that don't even know you exist. And so when they go to Google or any search engine looking for you, looking for the type of business you have, they aren't looking for your name specifically. They have an issue. They're looking for answers to specific questions. The content they find on your website is what they're looking for. So make sure that that's included. Visit my website, KaleemAkilMarketing.com, and there's much more information, much more guides that you can get for no cost to you. I want to say free, but that means they aren't free because they don't cost you any money, but they will take your time. But once you get over that small learning curve and grasp how these tools work, then you can establish a significant web presence. I promise you. You don't want holes in your marketing strategy. Not having an effective web presence leaves holes in your marketing strategies where you're losing profit, losing money. Most of the tools required to have an effective web presence won't cost you any money. Your website might cost you money, but it should pay for itself if you have it set up correctly. If I can be of any assistance, don't hesitate to contact me, or at least do yourself and your business a favor and visit my website and let me help you by sharing the information that I have available. The information that helped me to get to know what I know about the effectiveness of a web presence. You need an effective web presence, your business needs an effective web presence, and the potential customers who will benefit from doing business with you need to see your effective web presence. I hope you found this helpful. If you want to learn more on how to build a WordPress site, click on the link below. But make sure that you take advantage of this free guide, because it's not going to be up or available long. I'm not selling it, don't get me wrong, but currently this is accurate for Google. Google changes what they do, seems like every 15 minutes, but that's Google. They run their business their way. You and I should run our business the way we want. Having an effective web presence is going to make the difference. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best in your business future. Please leave comments below on this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd like to see, and tell me whether or not you agree. Thank you, and I wish you the best in your business future.